Okay, brief interlude here in the Roothy gets a new legs department, well, new knees anyway. I got one in, it's going really well. I've got to get the other one in. And so I had a few weeks of mobility here in the middle. And the last thing I'm doing is leaving my pickup down here at 4 AM. Now, why am I doing that? Because we've been using my pickup right from the start to test Ryebuck gear. At the moment, it's just about magic in so many ways. You know, it's got the snorkel that works really well. The exhaust system's an absolute dream. It's making a lot more horsepower. It's got a throttle controller. The first set of Mahindra suspension, we're going to be working on that. I got the first catch can kit installed and we did a lot of testing on that. And of course, probably the biggest thing, which I haven't told you about yet, is the Kangoe power plant behind the back seat. Look, I used to muck around with the battery in the back, you know, did the job, couple of camping trips, no big drama, but I always wanted a secure and permanent power system, and that's what I got. I looked around, I wound up getting the best. I'll tell you more about that later because that's a whole story in its own right. However, it looks daggy, and you're going to say, well, so what, Roothy, all your trucks look daggy, and that's where I guess 4 AM Ryebuck comes into play, because Ben saw it and he never said, Roothy, it looks daggy, but it was written all over his face, you know, and I get it. And so we decided, seeing as I'm out of action for a while, I'm going to leave it here and see what him and the boys want to do with it. So this is going to be kind of interesting, because as far as I'm concerned, my Mahindra has proven itself very outback capable and quite off-road capable, and an absolute dream to drive on a day-to-day basis. It's only got 40,000 Ks on it, so it's not exactly world weary or anything like that, but I think it is ready for a major facelift and possibly a big restructure. And I've got so much faith in Ben and Zach and all the guys down here at Ryebuck that I'm sort of happy to hand it to them and stand back and wait and see what they can do to it. Then Mahindra's given me a Scorpio to drive, which is spot on, because I'll only have one leg in action for a while. And so this is going to be one of the most exciting things I've ever done. I've always been really hands-on with my vehicles. To actually hand one to someone else and go, I've got so much faith in you, let me see what you can do, it's going to be really interesting. So let's see what they can do. I'll give you a few updates as I get updates, but I think I'll only be getting little bits of the story. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. See you in a few months.